Welcome to Tales from the Skeletour, a For the Love of Ghost podcast series. And welcome to another episode of Tales from the Skeletour with me, Mama E, and Papa Alferitus.
Me, Natalie, and Buddy the Elf.
And we have a special guest today. Don't worry. We have a special guest today who will introduce themselves. But I also need to ask, while you introduce yourself, were you a ritual virgin?
Hi, I'm Rachael, and I was a ritual virgin, but from this year I'm not.
Yay! And which ritual or rituals were you able to attend?
I attended just the Glasgow one on the 16th of April. Yeah, 16th.
The only one we weren't at, Nat.
It's the only one we weren't at, yes.
The UK. It's the only one we didn't get to. Oh, we'll have to try harder next time, Natalie. Right.
Yes, absolutely.
So, how this works, as you know, Rachel, but how this works, Natalie and I have a spin wheel each with numerous questions on, so nobody knows what we're going to ask, not even us. So, I am going to spin my wheel, and we will get the first question. Oh, what was the energy like at your ritual? Because you did have that. So what was the energy like?
It was amazing. I've never seen any energy like that at any concert. So it was amazing. Everyone was pretty much dressed up, and just the crowd was always. It was alive.
Yeah,
it was very alive. But even before when everyone was outside lining up, there was people singing, there was people handing out trinkets and bracelets and stuff, because we weren't actually allowed in. We got let in very late, so the doors were obviously closed for a long time, and people were like trying to boost everybody up because it was pouring of rain, so it was not nice weather, but everyone was just cheering each other on, and when there was a Jesus, everyone was very, very obsessed with the Jesus, and when the music was on and stuff, obviously, everyone just went absolutely alive and just very in the moment.
Love it.
So it's a very cool experience, and you could tell everyone was very happy.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, I love that.
Just gives you that little warmth inside, doesn't it?
It
was very, very cool.
So my first question is, what piece of merch would you want Ghost to make?
Oh, that's a very good question. I have absolutely no idea. They've kind of done everything, I feel like, so I don't actually know. That's what I'm trying to. That's actually bamboozled me. I don't actually know. Probably maybe more like light up things for the concerts, maybe.
Oh, that would be cool. Oh,
that would be like, yes, they do the bracelets, but like maybe more light up things. So like maybe like to go with, when the set goes red, you can have something go red, and like maybe like devil horns or something, or
I love that
ghost theme.
That's a great idea.
That's a brilliant idea. I
know some people have done them, but it could be ghost themed ones and stuff. Yep. So
I love
probably
that.
Maybe more light up.
Oh, I like it. I like that.
That would be a cool
like you said,
thing.
The multiple colours to go with whatever colour is going on stage at the time.
Yeah, I think that would be very cool. Yeah, I think that would be a cool thing.
It's a bit like those colour things you'd have as a kid at the fair. There's always
something.
Yeah. My kids always made me buy something that lit up.
Yes.
That lasted for 5 minutes and inevitably ended up in the bin 3 days later.
Yeah, broke because it was rubbish. But maybe Ghost might make it slightly better quality. We can but hope.
Hopefully, but I think that would be cool.
I love that. I really love that. Ghost, are you listening? It's a great idea. Merch idea. Come on. Where would you dream of seeing Ghost? Are you happy to stay local, or would you like to travel to see them?
I would love to go to Sweden and see them in their home country. I think that is a dream that I would really like to see them. But I do like when they come to the UK and be like, oh, they've came into my country, which I would really like. I would love them to come to Newcastle one time,
Yeah.
which would be very cool. But I think my dream goal is probably Sweden. And probably if they went to maybe the Forum again, I'd probably want to
Yes.
see them there as well.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd quite like to do the Kia Forum, knowing that my copia was there.
Yeah. Yes, and it's just like you would technically be in the same place where the movie was, and it's just amazing. So
whole history going on.
yeah. So it would be a connection in some way. So
I like it. Stockholm is on my list.
We recommend, Stockholm. Recommend Sweden. Sweden is good. Sweden is very,
it's a dream travel place. Already saving for it, so
worth it. Absolutely.
Definitely. Sweden is amazing.
I'd go now if I could. Living kids.
I've been 3 times and I keep saying, when am I going back? So my next question is, spin the wheel. Did Papa mess up any lyrics at your show?
Not that I know of. People who I've spoke to, people are like, he messed up Darkness at the Heart of My Love. But I personally don't think he had, because I don't know if I was just in a moment and but people are like, he came on late to when it's the Whispering.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he did or not, but that's the only thing I've heard. But I don't think he actually did mess up. There was other stuff that happened that was messed up in Glasgow. But apart from, the lyrics I don't think were, but there was other stuff where it was a bit of a to-do. So, but apart from that, no lyrics were messed up. So,
obviously this time around we don't have the phones, but at Impera we did, and I was showing Natalie when I was at hers one time, like all my little video clips, and we got to Square Hammer and both went, what did he just sing there? He completely fluffed it, and he just sang the same verse twice.
Fair enough.
But in the moment, like you said, you don't notice.
You don't realize
the energy and the vibe. It really doesn't matter. And afterwards, I kind of like those little bits because you're like, you realize he's human. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, like you see so many bits. Like, am I allowed to say what happened?
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
It's Klaus and the Skeletour. If anyone is worried about spoilers or anything like that, they've been warned by the name of this thing.
Yeah. There is a clip that's been posted illegally that someone was in the mosh pit, but the set full on fell down in it.
I heard about that, yeah.
Which was very, very, it was actually pretty scary because it came down on one of the gulags, Cyrus, came down on her, and she was going lower and lower while still playing. But then there was also fire at the same time, so it landed on the fire. Which was just like, and you could just the screams of the crowd, you could tell, do you know when it's a happy scream and then it's a scared scream? It went like that, and it was so funny to see Papa just be like, "You so scared of me," sort of thing, and he was like being a bit, and then everyone was pointing, and he just looked, and then he just looked to go, really? And you could just see his face just go, "Are you for real?" Because I've heard it's meant to fall anyway, but I think
straight down. It's meant to go.
Yeah.
It's meant to drop straight. Like it takes about 5 seconds to deflate. But yeah, we heard that it went too.
It tipped over. It's when the other curtain fell down. It was during Sarais. It's when the other curtain came, but the curtain tipped it with it. I went with my mum, and she actually thought it was meant to be a part of Sarais because it went, "Can you hear the thunder?" And it came down.
It came at the right time.
At first we were like, was it meant to happen? But the way it was, and all the, like, you've seen Richie and all the other helpers just run and deflate it. And after Papa actually came out and just went, "Well, that wasn't meant to happen." And then asked how we all were. So that was a thing that happened, which will stay in my memory a lot.
Yes,
so.
Yeah, I can imagine. I love that. Wasn't meant to happen. That's such a dad thing to say, isn't it?
Literally.
But then also such a Tobias thing to say.
It's a very Tobias thing to say. That wasn't meant to. I think he just wants you to know that no, No. So is it my question next? That was yes. That was.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, hang on, wait. I'm just checking. Yes, it is your question now.
Thanks. Thanks.
Right, love. Anytime.
Memory. I don't have one. Have you ever met any of the band in real life, or if you haven't, who would you like to meet?
I haven't met them to speak to, but I've seen two, one over the phone being Soda, so her, but that was because I was on the phone with Ash and
Yes.
he came in and he was just like, oh, hi, what, bye, sort of thing. So he was like, I'm on the
All
phone
right.
with a fan, and it was that sort of thing. I have seen Tobias briefly in Glasgow because they came very. I was the hotel opposite from the Hydro,
Yeah.
and I got woken up by the trucks and everything like
Ah.
that. And early in the morning, I went down just to have a look and stuff, and I seen there was these stairs where you could walk up and see all the trucks and the drum kit and all
Cool.
the guitars,
Oh,
and you could see
wow.
them and stuff. And I seen the double is it they travel in the double decker buses,
Checkers.
don't
Yeah.
they? The
Yeah.
double decker buses. I'm guessing because he came out of that and was walking, and I was just like, I see him in the flesh. He's real.
He's right.
I was like, he's real.
It's
But
not.
then
It's real.
that made my that made my day anyway. But then when I went around the Hydro and I was looking through the glass because you could see all the ghosts like post like boards up and stuff, him and other you could tell it was like the bands if they were hooded still. And I was looking and I just went like that. And they waved back, but I don't know if it was the band fully, but you know when Tobias you even know his silhouette and stuff. I seen him wave back and I was like, I've got a wave. Life has
And I
been lived.
wave. Oh, that is so cute. Oh
I
my
was
God,
like, life has been
so
lived.
adorable. I know.
And my mum's looking like, who are you waving at through the glass? And I'm just like, it's Tobias. I'm like, it's Tobias. He's just waved at me, so I'm fine. So
Oh, I love that, and I love that with Ash. We were lucky enough to meet Ash and Pear when we were in Sweden. They came into
I
other good shots,
I
and
was so happy for you.
they are
Oh.
so lovely. The pair of them are like just the cutest humans ever, and
They
together
really
they are so adorable. I laugh at that picture of Pear because he is actually really bloody smiley. Like he just grins and giggles the
are.
whole time. Then he takes a picture and it's all very serious and
Serious.
and then he's back to like I was like, that's so funny. You're so
They're
sweet.
they're very sweet.
Ash was trying to say to us, "Oh, I won't get involved. I'll take the pictures for you." Like, no, girl. And it's like,
Get
no, girl, you get in the
Oh,
pictures.
that's so sweet. Yeah, she is very. I've seen her. I saw her at the start of this year. I actually went to see New Year's Day since I'm a big fan of them, and she's very sweet.
Oh.
She's very sweet. But yeah, I've seen so
Yeah.
I'd say I've seen them too. Obviously not a speak to, but I would love probably to see Tobias in
Oh,
person, actually thank him in
yep.
person.
Yep.
So
I think I'd lose my capacity to speak. That being said about Ash, I am going to draw her as a chibi. I did tell her this, and it is on my to-do list. But her and Pear, I will do. Obviously, I've done the broken gall, which he did have, and someone stole apparently. So it's stuck on one of the ghost traveling boxes somewhere.
oh, that's
Yeah, some of the flight cases.
One of those
just
cases.
traveling.
Yeah, he's traveling everywhere. So I said, if ever there's pictures of those cases, I'm going to be like trying to see if I can
Nothing.
see my sticker. Right. Now, next question.
So, if you could relive one moment from the show, what would it be?
Majesty.
Oh,
Yeah, you're happy now.
I love I so Meliora is my favorite album that Ghost has ever done. Skeletor does beat it though now, but Meliora has always been my favorite. So when they sang at Glasgow, they technically sang most of Meliora there, which I was amazed because I didn't look at the set list before because mine was the second date.
Yeah.
I'd
what?
stayed
Yeah.
off my phone all the time because I knew set lists would be released and stuff like that. I stayed off it all the time. And when I heard Majesty came on and just the way he performed as well when he was lifted up on, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it went, oh,
Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh. The ghost of Ghost is getting involved.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Normally my backdrop.
Normally a background falls down all the time. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Part of the charm. Leaving that in.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. I just
just hammer it in. But no, I just loved the way it was performed and how, because obviously they zoom in on his face and just the act.
It's a puppy. Hello, puppy.
Oh, it's my day.
Hello, the puppy.
Is it
Hi. Hello, puppy. What is name of puppy?
This is Rosie.
Hello, Rosie.
Rosie.
Oh, you're just like my Gizmo. You don't like being on camera either. Gizmo doesn't like it. No, it gets very funny about it. Look at that.
I think he just senses it's bad in some way. I don't know.
Not looking. Yeah, it's good. Well, you're cute. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yes, Majesty.
Majesty.
I just love when I heard that. It's always been my favorite song on Meliora. So when I heard it, I was just like, I was freaking out. My mum's like, "What is going on?" And I was just like, I'm freaking out. And then I also, when I turned 8, I got a tattoo to Your Infernal Majesty.
Yay!
For it, because I thought it's my favorite song. It means a lot to me, and then it was the song they performed as well. So I was just like, and I just loved how he was acting and stuff. Like I loved every single moment of it. But Majesty was my very favorite of the full Skeletour. So
yeah, I lost my tiny mind when they started playing Majesty.
yes, a very lot. I was surprised that they played it, and I was actually surprised that that would be my favorite they've performed. Like, I did like Futures of Our Land because the crowd went crazy for that. And they went crazy for when I was Mummy Dust and the encore and stuff. But when Majesty came on, I was like, it's my song. It's done.
Yeah, I think it's one of those you just did not expect to ever hear live again, sort of thing. It's
No.
just, and it's one that's grown on me. Like I think I did like Majesty, but it wasn't one I listened to a lot until I had to learn the harmonies. So and then it really grew on me, and I was like, I mean, they're all bloody good. And when you listen to them over and over, you're like, this is something else. This is just there's layers. I have lyrics on me. Your beauty lies within you is on my leg. So
yeah, I've seen your tattoos, like pictures you've, and they're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
They're so beautiful. So
I love my ghost tattoos. At least I have ghost with me at all times. My skin is probably my most expensive piece, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've got to get you ghosted up, don't we, Natalie? She hasn't got a ghost tattoo.
Please. Not yet.
Not yet. It will happen.
Not yet. Oh, it's going to happen. Absolutely.
You just need to think about what you actually process.
Yes, exactly. So next question. I know we've kind of partly covered merch, but what did you think of the merch at the shows, and did you buy anything?
Yes, my bank account is broken. I thought as soon as I knew it was a definite yes. The ghost t-shirt as well. I'm trying to think what else I got. The poster, the wrist watch thing.
I like the light thing.
Yeah,
I like that.
And the magazine. They're like, I think that's all I actually got. Oh, and the patches. The patches as well to put on my battle vest thing. But I thought it was I was over the moon when they released another plushie. He was a definite yes straight away. So he came with, and it was so nice seeing them all in the crowd. Everyone lifted them up.
I just love Ghost for the fact, like, everyone's come in, done makeup, everyone's like, and then we're here with our cuddly toys. Like,
yes,
I'm so happy with our cuddlies and making sure they're involved.
Yes, and people actually brought their plushies they bought other times. But I seen one person and she had one of them backpacks that it's like I would class as a PE backpack where you pull it.
Yes, yeah.
And she had like 2 popper heads in them while carrying.
Oh,
and she was
that's precious.
And I've seen that, and I thought that is just so cute and cool. So but just seeing them all being in the air, and one of them actually got hoid on stage, which I was just like, Okay, you've just paid
Oh,
how
don't throw
much
your
for it?
prata away. I
Well,
couldn't
we got
do
him
that.
back in the crowd, but I don't know who got him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I would not. No, these guys are too precious to me. El Ferretus appeared in 2 official photos. He's in the London and
Nice.
things. That's so
I
funny.
was like so excited for you. I was like, oh, there he is.
There he is. That's my
Well,
elf. He's in the
Casper
photo.
saw both of our elves in Sweden and actually giggled at them.
He laughed at us because we were dancing with them, and he was singing, and he saw, and he cracked, he
Oh, that
smiled
is
in our
so
direction.
cute.
We were like, "Yeah, he saw the elves." I mean, that's the joy of Ghost. It really
The joy.
lets you get back to that inner child. Never let
Yes.
never let it go.
No,
Now,
but why
question.
not? My next question is, did you see any of Copia in Perpetua at all? Did a little bit of Copia slip out of Perpetua at your ritual?
Yes, I'd say a lot actually did. Obviously
Ooh.
with the movements, the mic was a big thing. Um, Also people, I remember my mum actually whispered to me or like shouted more like because of it being loud. She was just like, he sounds like Copia in this song. When Square Hammer came on, I was like, yeah, you could tell it's. I don't know if using it, but it's like you can tell it's a different voice he's singing in for Perpetua.
Mm.
Yeah.
But when he got Square Hammer on, it was just like it sounded It sounded like Copia was there.
Yeah.
And when I've looked at other people that people have illegally posted and stuff, I'm just like, but he sounds different there when we seen him. So it was very Um, there was bits and when he was trying to say stuff about the law and be like, when I was here so many years ago, it was like, and he was like, when my brother was here. I was just like, so you could tell he was struggling with that. And also, I was quite surprised when people were saying he was very shy in Mummy Dust because he was thrusting a lot in Glasgow,
He
and
obviously
people were
shyness.
yeah, so I was just like, he wasn't. People were like, he was so shy here, he was shy there, and I'm just like, he full on came on and thrusted like how we did as Copia. So I don't know if that was a bit sneaking out. Whereas
Mm.
people are like, he just grinded the air, and I'm just like, what? I'm just like,
It's a little bit
I'm
more
just
reserved in Manchester, I thought, but I think that could have just been first night,
yeah,
Healers,
you know.
nerves, first time it's going
yeah,
on. It was a lot of firsts that night, to be honest. I mean, that
yeah,
staging is huge. I dread to think what goes through his head for all the logistics and
Mm.
yeah,
oh,
a
that's a lot.
lot.
He was more reserved in Linköping, but I think that's because not only was Tobias's wife and kids there, but Tobias's mum was there as well.
Oh, great. So
He
fair.
was very, what did
Trying
we
to
say? He was very creature. He was very prowly, but
Yes,
less feral.
yeah.
He was
fair enough, fair enough.
he held the feral in a little bit. But I think it was hard work for him to hold it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like I still struggle to actually think it's Tobias and I feel like it is just a different person. I'm just like,
Yeah.
how is that actually him? Because when you see him in interviews, you're just like, he can't be doing it.
He's too sweet. He's just so nice and genteel. I don't know. Yeah, Natalie and I are the same. We're like, I don't understand. I don't
Yeah, it's like a brain. I'm just like, no,
know. No, he is
not
Yes.
happening.
people.
I've met Tobias. Now I need to meet Papa because there is, for me, a very distinct difference between the
Yeah,
Oh, I would
I,
love a
side of them.
proper Q&A. A proper Q&A would be
yeah,
so much fun.
that would
Mm.
be cool for you. That would be cool.
So good. I mean, I love a Tobias one because it's great to see him be himself and very laid back and relaxed. But a Papa one, I think that
That
could
would be
be.
something.
It would be unhinged.
It would. He could let all those thoughts out that he's not normally allowed to say. And he'd be like,
Yeah,
I was just in character. It wasn't me. It
Yeah.
was, it's
yeah.
Papa.
It's the other dude, as he
Yes,
says.
it's Papa Five. It's not me. I don't
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
This kind of leads on what we were just saying anyway. Did Papa say anything in particular that really sticks in your memory?
Oh,
Apart from
probably.
that wasn't meant to happen.
Um, Probably before Monstrous Clock. He said, I it's very thinking of what he said, but he said something about like we are nearing the end, which was more of like a Copia thing as well. But he was like, we're nearing the end, and everyone booed him, and he just went, "Do you want me to pack my shit and leave?" sort of. And he was like that, and we were like, no, he was just like, thought so. And then he was just saying stuff. He was just like, the band was saying obviously thank you from the bottom of our hearts sort of stuff, and then he was just like, now this song is about sex. I was like, just blatantly said it.
Wow.
And then Monstrous Clock just came on. I was just like, I went feral, but probably that I was just like how feral he went. And then Kiss the Go-Go, before he said that, he was just like, we are near the end, but we have more to give you. He just went, including a big fat smooch. I was like,
Oh,
He's so cute.
he's so cute.
Yeah, so that was very cute of him to do and stuff like that. And obviously the Wobble Wobble came out, so that was very.
You actually got a Wobble Wobble.
We got a wobble, and he stopped.
We got a wobble, and then he went to say it, and then the crowd said it, and he just looked to go, what? So,
we did get wobbles. We got one wobble, didn't we? He went,
we got a singular wobble.
And then he was like, no, this is not what I should be saying. That's him, not me.
Yes, other guy. And I've seen him say, I've heard him say other stuff, like I've seen one where in Dance Macabre he'll be like 1, 2, 1, 2, fuck you, sir. And I'm just like, so he's changing it. So I think that's a Perpetua thing now, instead of doing all the other stuff. But that is probably the Kiss the Go-Go and the Monstrous Clock was stuck to me.
Good. We got a one more up the poop chute.
Yeah, we got one more time up the poop chute in Birmingham.
We all went nuts. Literally the whole crowd just was like, he said it.
Oh, that must have been a dream for that. It was
a little bit mad.
Birmingham. I can't. This is
terrible. Birmingham, yeah.
Birmingham. Yes, I was. I am. Okay, that's right. I'm at the right one in my head.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
That was very funny. Okay. Right, we all went a bit nuts.
Question. Have you stayed in contact with anyone that you met at the rituals and, shared social media, kept in touch, that kind of thing?
Yes, a lot. I've actually gotten so many more friends since knowing Ghost and being to a ritual. I made a group of friends who I've actually been out multiple times with now because they were from Newcastle as well. And one of them literally lives 2 streets down. So I was like, you've lived so close. Which was very cool. So I've stayed in touch with them. I'm actually going to GhostCon in Nottingham with a group of them.
Yay! Can't wait for GhostCon. It's so much fun.
Which is, I feel like it's going to be fun because I've never been to a Comic-Con before, let alone a Ghost one. So I'm very excited for that. But then I also met online friends during Right Here, Right Now, who I'm actually meeting next year in January because she lives in Germany.
Oh, I love her.
I've even met her, which we've been friends for a year now, since Right Here, Right Now came out and stuff. But we started speaking over in a comment section, and then we've just became like we've known each other for years, and we're best friends. So
it's familiar, Natalie, doesn't it? Sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
So
yes, friends literally because of Ghost. How long is it now? About not even 18 months, is it really? But
really?
Yeah.
January of last year, I think we started speaking properly.
Yeah, and then
I thought you were friends for ages.
I feel like it. Like she's a permanent fixture in my life. Like I wouldn't be like
in the house,
I would not survive. I would not survive without Natalie now, to be honest.
Oh, that's so cute. But
the ghost effect. It's the ghost friend effect.
Yeah, I've met so many people, even like texting you guys have been amazing as well. But it's the fandom is just amazing. So and it's so nice to make friends and stuff. Even I was at a Ghost tribute a few weeks back, and I made so many friends there who I'm with now and going out places now, and like all we talk about is Ghost. So
and who did you go and see? Which tribute was it?
It was Pope Stars.
Hey, shout out to Pope Stars, Pope, come on. They're who I sang with at last GhostCon. So yeah, I was one of the Goulettes for them last year at GhostCon.
That must have felt
That was so
amazing.
mad.
All the tribute bands I do, but there is a special place in my heart for Pope Stars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I love
They
those
were very
guys.
good.
They
They were
are
very good.
good. And
Amazing,
that's how I
amazing.
met one of my other friends. Was I met her at the I went, is it Belly of the Beast? I went in Stratford.
Mhm.
I met them for the first time at the Iron Maiden pub. And how I met my friend Kia. She walked in full copia, cardinal copia regalia, and I went, that's a friend.
He's mine now.
You and me now, we're friends. And literally, she's the one who then told me that I think Cardinal was back on the Cardinal plushie was back on the original on the website. And I was like, right, sorry everyone, I'm gonna be totally rude. And I literally ordered it while I was there. So there you go. The
But
joy
yeah,
of connecting everybody. So we're gonna do one more question each. It's gone really quick. This is the only thing. Right.
It has.
More for me. What am I gonna get? What's my last one? Oh, I like this, Dan. Well, I like them all. This is ridiculous. I've really got to stop saying I like this question. Favorite Papa 5 outfit?
oh, okay.
And it can also be the ones that, like, in the magazines, like you can, obviously he had the top hat and stuff in the magazines as well. But yeah, or from the show, or both.
I do like the purple jacket, the iconic glittery sparkles, and I love how they've made it where it suits Perpetua. But I do also like I don't where he's wearing his hat with the feather in the magazine. Which
I love that.
I love that one, and I can't wait to actually see him in his wings on stage. I think they need to make an appearance soon.
They do, they
So,
really do. I wonder if they're
but
just too big. I wonder if he's worried he's like going to take someone out because they go past his
yeah,
don't they?
yeah, very big. But like he looks stunning in everything, but that purple jacket does something for me, so probably the purple.
I like the purple.
Nice,
That's-
nice.
I like
And
the
so,
tail. The tail on
yeah.
the
Yes, the tail. But then was it the silver jacket he wore during Umbra? I'm
Mm.
trying to think.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
sorry,
I loved him in that, and I was obsessed with him. Yes, during that. Yes,
all the clothes basically. He looks good and he's a clothes horse. The man can wear anything.
yes, he could
He
wear
really can.
anything and still look amazing.
Yeah.
So my last question, and this is a difficult question, is
Oh,
who's your favourite Papa?
I know.
oh,
Mean.
oh.
Mean question.
I've had phases with every Papa, but I think it's just because I've seen him live Perpetua, because he was the one I've seen live, and just being there in the moment. But I do have a soft spot for Copia and Secondo actually as well. So
Understandable.
You and me are going to get on, Rachel. You and
Yeah,
me are gonna get on.
we're gonna. Yeah, I think we all are. But
Yeah.
I think Secondo he looks tough, but we all know he's actually a marshmallow.
yes, Marshmallow, yes. But I had a massive phase with him when I first found Ghost. I was like, why can't I see him on stage?
Yeah, why do I have
And
to
then,
on that one?
yeah, I want this one. But people, when I say that, they're just like, you want to see that? I'm like, that? I'm like, yes.
I'd quite happily see that. I was saying to Natalie, they should, like they've done ABBA Voyage. They need to do Papa Voyage, and we can have
Yeah,
dramatic versions of all of them.
that's such a good idea, yes. But yeah, Perpetua is probably the favorite, but I love them all. I would want to see them all. But
Good
Perpetua is
answer.
the main man.
So to wrap up, I'm afraid I love these. I never want them to end. But to wrap up, I know. What would you like to say to Ghost? If Ghost happened to watch these, what would you like them to know? What would you like to say?
I would obviously thank you for everything they do and how they bring a full community together. I've known nothing bad with Ghost, nothing at all bad with Ghost. So probably just to say a big thank you on how they literally help everybody with day-to-day life and how they're getting us to live our lives besides to just be. I'm just trying to think like how we don't have to be an adult mature, we can also find our inner child and be just creative and still be passionate about things we love as well. So probably a massive thank you to let them know that for their music and also how they bring people together. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're here because of them. They brought us together. Yeah, thank you is definitely it. And thank you for joining us, Rachel. We've really enjoyed this one. It's been so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Thank
you're welcome.
you for joining us. And thank you for those of you who are listening. If you would like to share your SkeleTales with us, you can email us at talesfromtheskeletor@gmail.com. But please note, you do need to be 18 or over. Thank you very much. And we will see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
See you soon for more SkeleTales. If you'd like to share your SkeleTales on an episode, send an email to us on talesfromtheskeletor@gmail.com.